So we move into the men's 57 kilogram featherweight division. And making his way towards the boxing ring is the tournament #1 seed, the third-ranked boxer in the world. That is Great Britain's Peter McGrail. 30 boxers comprise the men's 57 kilogram featherweight bracket. And the 8 Olympians were already decided at the Copper Box in London last year. So both Peter McGrail and his opponent, the 26-year-old Hungarian Roland Galos, already on the plane to the Summer Games in the Japanese capital in July. Now they are fighting to go as deep into the tournament as possible. That contest in London at the Copper Box, the victory over 18-year-old Kevin Godler of the Czech Republic saw Peter McGrail secure his passage through to the Tokyo Olympic Games. This is the third bout of the tournament for Roland Galos. He had 2 contests in London, and it was a unanimous point decision victory over Arslan Kateev of Finland, the 2-time reigning national championship gold medalist, that saw him go through to Tokyo. Our referee is from Thailand, and this a contest between 2 very experienced operators indeed. We've got judges from Kuwait, Kazakhstan, United States of America, Colombia and Indonesia scoring this one. So we're underway then. A battle of skillful southpaws in the 57 kilogram featherweight division. Although McGrail is an adept switch hitter, he's the man wearing red, representing Great Britain, possesses wonderful movement and already has scored to both body and head by dipping at the knees, going inside before exploding upwards to finish with that shot to the head.
Lands a hard left cross there as well. McGrail is very, very good.
Roland Galos looking for that counter left hand. Both boxers operating with relaxed guards. They rely on their reflexes. Galos looking to counter strike, but he was beaten to the punch by a right hand by McGrail without any response from him.
McGrail is so difficult to box against for anyone. Unbelievably tricky competitor. Manages to dart in and out of range at great speed without taking anything on the way out. He's the kind of fellow that could jump in a swimming pool and not get wet. He's unbelievable movement and skills.
So accurate with his punches as well. Very efficient operator.
Galos just looking to catch McGrail on the way in, and actually not a bad tactic, Ron, really.
But while he's waiting, he's being picked off by punches like that, and he's not able to get his own counters away midway through the opening round. And it's been a brilliant first half of the round by McGrail, who is continuing to touch up Roland Galos, and Galos not able to land any notable offense of his own against this man who doesn't stop moving, Peter McGrail. Beautiful right hook on the inside, landed once again by the man in red.
Lovely shot. Rolled onto the shot as well. Just looking to find little gaps there in the Galos defence as well.
So Galos presenting a different posture now, tucking up rather than the low-held guard he started the contest with. Did get through with a glancing left cross behind his right jab. And now bracketing his head with his hands to repel those punches, and got through with a good left uppercut, did Galos. Perhaps his best punch of the round.
Lovely shot from Galos there. Picked that one perfectly. Timing was great.
And again, the fact that he has changed, as has McGrail, in the manner in which they're doing their boxing. Even though they go back to the corner, as Galos lands a good right hook during that exchange once again, McGrail gets behind the right glove of the man in blue with his final left hook, as Galos looking for the left cross once more.
Takes a 1-2.
But even though they get the instructions in the corner, Alex, is McGrail with a beautiful double right hand. The final hook to the body was beneath the left elbow of the man in blue. The fact that they are changing on the fly demonstrates just how much these men are thinking while functioning in the boxing ring.
Unbelievable levels of skill there on show. Fantastic first round there from both guys. But McGrail just done enough for me, Ron, to take it on points.
So this man changing midway through the opening round, and once he changed his posture and his stance and his tactics, he did enjoy more success.
Galos also managed to get through with some nice shots as well. particularly that left uppercut, which he picked very well. It was a good right hook from Galos there. McGrail answering back, touching the head first.
Well, it's Galos who was taking it on a 3-2 split. I thought the better first half of the round for McGrail was enough to give it in his favour. Make no mistake, Galos got himself back into the contest, but he is 3-2 down after 3 minutes of boxing.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised at that as well myself, because I really did think that McGrail had maybe just done enough there. But Galos did have a good round. Managed to score with some nice clean shots.
So into the second round then. As the studying and feinting resumes once again. Galos takes a left hook around his right glove and then a right hand to the body from McGrail. Adopting a wide-legged stance is the man in blue, dipping at the knees, bending and weaving from the waist, made to miss by McGrail. Both men short of the target with their lead right jabs. Counter right hand landed on the inside by Galos during that exchange. Good right hand to the body once again by the man in red.
Leading off, Galos there with a double jab. Trying to appear a little bit busier because he is waiting on McGrail to make a mistake, and that doesn't really happen that often.
Good right hand to the body once again from McGrail, who is really targeting that punch effectively.
Good work there from Galos.
Beautiful left cross to end that exchange from McGrail, right between the gloves of the man in blue. Well, this is a really
high skillful
contest with a thinking. And almost, oh, what an exchange. McGrail getting through the backhand and the same shot once again out of that southpaw stance. But the thinking and the way the guys are having to work to create their openings, notable indeed.
Very, very good to watch. McGrail trying to appear a little bit busier here than Galos is. But Galos being very patient and looking to wait for McGrail now to make a mistake so he can counter. Falls short there as McGrail overreached. Good head movement from McGrail.
Just dipping beneath the attempted shots of Galos. Galos with nice defense with that left glove, just performing the salute, putting the glove to his temple to cause the shot to slide off the leather.
Sharp left hand over the top from Galos there as well. So he's just taking his time now and trying to find gaps in McGrail, and he found one there. Very well timed, Ron, wasn't it?
Effective counter punching from the man in blue, and Galos doing a good job tucking up behind his gloves to prevent a lot of these shots from McGrail from scoring through that immediate portion of the round that has just transpired.
He's got good balance as well, Galos. Never really seen him come off his feet at any point in time. Takes small steps everywhere he goes. And as you said, Ron, he's got that nice tight high guard that really helps him out. Takes very little.
Left cross really success over the top. In the closing stages just before the bell from McGrail. What a round. Remember, the first round was scored 10-9 in Galos's favour for judges 3, 4 and 5. The other two favouring the work of the man in red, as we see some of the action from round 2.
McGrail overreaching and missing with his first 4 shots there, as Galos runs him into a couple of counters. It's difficult to score this.
Well, it's a 3-2 split in favour of Galos once again. But a different split, this time Judge 4 preferring the work of the man in blue. And you perhaps heard Lee Pullen, the man who is just exiting the boxing ring, say busy. He wants McGrail to be active during the course of this final 3 minutes of a contest that is in the balance. 3-2 splits across the first 2 rounds. That is how competitive this skillful affair has been. But it's Roland Galos with the slightest of advantages. 2-shot salvo from McGrail wasn't too far away.
We've seen Hungary have great success in the Olympics at this weight before, Ron. the fantastic Istvan Kovacs, who won a gold medal in Atlanta in 1996 at 57 kilograms.
Istvan Kovacs had a solid professional career as well, an outstanding professional career, now a well-respected administrator in Olympic-style boxing.
Yep, sorry, he won the gold at 54 kilograms, but he won the World Olympic-style boxing championships the following year at 57 kilograms. My apologies.
Now all of that experience and talent being shared with subsequent generations, given his administrative position in the sport.
Success breeds success.
Oh, beautiful right uppercut. I thought the second shot got through.
Yeah, it did get through. It did get through for sure. Good, lovely left hand there from Galos. He timed that perfectly. He caught McGrail moving away with the hands down when he chose to throw that shot. Timed it perfectly. Lovely jab from McGrail there.
Same shot twice from Peter McGrail, just finding a gap in the defences of Roland Galos. Point-scoring punches at a premium here. They really having to work for their openings, and any mistake will be seized upon immediately.
Galos very clever though. The way that he moves forward behind that high guard. He's not rushing in at all, so McGrail can't run him onto those quick counters that he's used to before slipping off, which he's very, very good at.
Looking for that left cross once again was Galos, but both men were short with their attempted singles. And on that coming together, they were both long. Shots going around the rear of the head. Right-left combination was a scoring burst from McGrail. Counter right hand again is a nice shot from Galos.
Lovely shot from Galos. McGrail was way out there. His distance was off, but that left hand distance wasn't off for that. Missed the follow-up. Doesn't quite look himself today, McGrail.
Good right hand on the retreat from Peter McGrail, did get through. Good right hand to the body landed by the man in red, and then a solid left cross catching Galos as he's coming in. Galos tucking up tightly, just being put under some pressure, but answers with a shot of his own. Closing seconds of the third and final round of what has been a really skillful contest. A thinking contest, epitomizing the phrase, a physical chess up there in the boxing ring.
Great
Two-shot
shot
burst from McGrail. Looks for the overhand left once again. Couldn't find the range. What a contest. Both men think that they have done enough. And wow, both enjoyed skill over the course of the bout.
So much skill on show. Sometimes two southpaws, two left-handed boxers can be a little bit unpleasant to watch, but that was a purest delight. Fantastic stuff to watch, really, there.
So both of the opening two rounds scored on a 3-2 split. The distribution was different, but it was Galos who took both the opening rounds.
The winner on points by split decision. In the blue corner.
And here's confirmation of a split decision victory for Roland Galos. He eliminates the tournament #1 seed to go through to the semi-finals of the 57-kilogram featherweight tournament. Peter McGrail secured his passage through to Tokyo 2020 in London, but he'll take no further part in this Olympic qualification event. It is Galos who goes on, and that will have a positive impact on his seeding at the Tokyo Games later this summer.
Boxed very well today, having a little look out the ring there as McGrail's left cross whistled past his face. Very impressive stuff there from Galos. There's a final judge's scores now, Ron.
And that is how Galos did it. 3 scores in there of 29-28. McGrail taking it for judges 1 and 4. A 3-2 split in favour of Roland Galos, eliminating the 2019 World Championship bronze medalist and tournament #1 seed. It is Galos who continues here in this European Olympic qualification event. We'll see Peter McGrail in action in the Tokyo Olympic Games later this summer.